Hello and welcome back to another Jurassic World Dino review. I know, shocking. It was on clearance, that's my excuse, and this is a wave that I actually have figures that I want from it, so I was like, yeah, you know what, it's on clearance, I'll get it. I think I paid $6 for this when they usually retail for 9 to 10, so not a bad deal. This is the third wave of the individual tubes, I believe. If you're questioning why I don't have wave 2, a review of wave 2 is I already have all the sculpts that are available in that wave, and none of them are like I need multiples of, so yeah, I just was like, yeah, I'll skip the wave. So yeah, that's why I bought this one. It's because it's all figures that I'd be relatively interested in getting, being the Nothosaurus, which we have not seen since Camp Cretaceous, Alphaurosaurus, which is a figure I never had, and Austroraptor, which is also a figure I don't have. And the reason why I don't ever have these two is I could never find them. I wanted them when they were initially out, and the only place I ever found them was at Universal Orlando, and I was not about to pay $16 a pop for those figures, so I'm glad we have finally gotten a sort of re-release of those sculpts. I do know which this one is. I picked out the code, and I will show the codes after we reveal what it is, but for the sake of revealing what it is and acting somewhat surprised, we're not going to reveal what it is until I've done the dino reveal. But it's your standard dino reveal tube. You open the dinosaur, you put it in the water, and then you get a new skin. This wave does introduce rare variants. I think there's even rarer variants that they don't show. So we will see. Yeah, I'm sure you can find these on clearance too, because I found them on clearance. What we get, I'm just going to go ahead and open the tube. So yeah, they have the can you collect them all, because they have rare variants, which is kind of neat. It's like gambling, but dinosaur toys. Get the bag. I think it's a different color because it's a new wave. And yes. Huh, that's kind of interesting. So yeah, this is the Austroraptor. I did make sure I was getting an Austroraptor because that is the one I wanted the most. And it's got this interesting bone look to it. It's like a neon blue, this bone look, and then it has the like grid on it, which is kind of cool. Honestly tempted to not put it in the water, but that's the whole gimmick. And yeah, it is the Austroraptor, which I wanted to make sure I got. So it's one of my favorite, like, it's such a cool sculpt. I was like, I need this figure, and I was so bummed when I could not find it initially, but now I have it. And we're gonna do the gimmick. Got him there. I've got some room temperature water that's gonna go in here. So yeah, we're gonna let this sit for a few minutes, so I'll see y'all in a sec. So it turns out there's 9 variants, which the bid is up, I was aware of. I've made sure to pick out the rare Austroraptor. This is the shiny metallic one. Don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but it is metallic and shiny. It doesn't look bad, but it's definitely metallic and shiny. So if you don't know, the more recent wave of these figures have codes on their feet, but these codes also correspond to the bottoms of the tube they come in. So for example, this one, at the last letter of its tube at the bottom will say F, and that's how I know it was this figure. So if you want a certain figure from this wave, I'll throw up the chart so you can pick out which ones you want. And that is the case for all of the Dino reveal figures are, as far as the tubes, they have the code. So you can go to any of the waves, look up Dino reveal codes for that wave, and then you can find out what your dino is. I'll throw out the other colors of the Austroraptor if I can find them, but I do think this is my favorite. I do like this dark blue with the green. It's very reminiscent of the original Suchomimus colors. Maybe that's what they were going for. But yeah, it's a Dino Reveal basic figure. These are like your standard attack packy guys. So they have a little less articulation than your standard Mattel figure because they get rid of the head joint, like the neck swivel. But it's got articulation. The jaw will move, the arms will move, the legs will move, and the tail will swivel. This guy was kind of hard to get clean, and I'm still kind of upset with it because it, like, I put it in the water, I let it soak, I got all the water out, and I ran it under hot water for a little bit longer to kind of fully dissolve some of the stuff, but some of the gunk is still on there. I might need more work. And then, so it's sitting on the water, and like I have it here, and I've dried it, like it's dry to the touch. And I go about my day, because I was like, well, you know, I didn't have time to come back and finish the recording that day. I get back, and there's a puddle of water under it. It held water inside that I wasn't aware, and it leaked and stained my dresser. So this figure sucks, and I hate it. Just kidding. I do quite like this figure still. Just going on a rant, because honestly, like, what is there to say about these Dino Reveal figures? You open them, the gimmick's cool. I like the figure. I like the figure. It's an attack pack, though. Like, what do you want me to say about it? Yeah, it's a cool one. I'm glad to have the Austroraptor in the collection for sure. It's a fun sculpt. More paint would have been nice, but, you know, technically it does have more paint than other Mattel figures, as in it has a whole other layer of paint on top of this layer of paint. But I digress. I have my other Dino Reveal figures. I'm just gonna kind of go through them. I only have 4 now, technically 5 because I have an undissolved raptor. But here's the original Wave 1 Velociraptor. It's a Mattel Raptor. It's alright. Then I got this 2-packet Ross that contained the Protoceratops, which has the cool feature where if you put warm water on the leg, which I think because I'm in Florida and the humidity, it's detecting the temperature here. You put the water on the leg, it'll look bloody gory. And then you've got the Austroraptor, which is just another fun carnivore that I never had. And this is probably my favorite version of the Austroraptor with the green. So yeah, Dino Reveal, whole collection. It's my whole Dino Reveal collection. If I find more of these on clearance and I can get the rare codes, yeah, I kind of feel like an asshole. Like it's like the dudes who were scalping the Lego minifigures by looking up the codes, and they'd scalp all the Bionicle and the Ninjago guys out of them. So I kind of feel like that, but I'm not reselling it. I want those ones for my collection. Yeah, this is the Austroraptor. Let me know what you think of this figure, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope y'all take care.